So we are going to conduct the shear test. Same UTM is used for shear test also. So this is the specimen. Specimen is made up of mild steel with diameter 12 mm and a length of 50 mm. So this specimen is used for conducting the shear strength of, in order to find out the shear strength of the material. So let us see how to fix up the material in the dies. So this is the holder of specimens. So we need to open it and then we need to fix it. So now the order is disassembled. Then so within this one, so we need to take up, we need to fix this specimen, and then we need to put it like this. Close. So now we are fixing the specimen with the holder, specimen holder. Close the cages. Yeah, so we're rotating it in anti-clockwise direction. Then so tighten the halons firmly. So insert the specimen along with the cage in between the middle crosshead as well as the lower crosshead like this. So on this plate the load is going to act. The specimen is fixed here. So by applying the active as well as the reactive load, the shear stresses are going to happen, and then shear stress is going to happen on the material. So now, so lower this crossheads such that, so just it touches the habit. So here there is no question of using the dial gauge indicator. The deflection is not going to measure. So straight away, so we are going to take up what is the shear strength of the material after breakage of the specimen. Apply the load. Apply the load. Gradually, slowly apply the load. Now the load is getting applied. Will it break us? At one some particular moment, the material is going to break with the load. Material after breaking, so it's going to break it into 3 pieces like this. So these are all the broken pieces of the material. So we need to find out where exactly the material is been sheared out. So we need to take up that load. The area we have already calculated. So the maximum load divided by area will give you the shear strength of the material. So please keep it in your mind. The shear strength of the material is almost 50% same as that of the tensile strength of the material. So this is the pictorial representation how the material is going to be fixed in this one. So this is the specimen. So where it is being fixed. Then so we need to take up. The tabular column is also very simple. Before that, the initial specification of the diameter of the specimen we need to take. So we need to take up the diameter of the specimen and the cross-sectional area of the specimen we need to calculate. Length, there is no specifications of length is to be taken. So specimen is mild steel, shear is double shear, ultimate shear load that we need to take up from directly from the from the UTM, and ultimate shear stress we need to calculate by calculating P divided by 2A. Since it is in double shear, we need to calculate it as, say, P divided by 2A. 2A we need to take like this. So ultimately we are going to take up the shear strength of the material. So the result area is ultimate shear load, ultimate shear stress we need to calculate, and we need to. So it's a very simple experiment that can be done on the universal testing machine.